Hey, it's Erika. Welcome to my first listen for JISOO's Amortage little mini album. I am so excited to be checking this out. I am in love with Earthquake. I think it is such a cool track. It's very much like darker EDM pop girly type of vibes, and I am so excited to explore more of like JISOO within like the B-sides of it, because I feel like I love Earthquake more than I love Flower. I think it was a really good debut for JISOO, but Earthquake, I'm like, this is my girl, this is my queen, you know. So I'm excited. She is giving pop diva. Do you not see the hair? Do you not see the hair she's serving for the album art? But yeah, I'm excited to dive into the rest of Amortage. She did drop this on Valentine's. We love that. But yeah, we have 3 tracks to check out, so it's only gonna be one part. We have Your Love, Tears, Hugs, and Kisses, and I hope this comes out. There's a thing where like my reaction for Earthquake wasn't like, it got blocked in certain, it was only available in Korea and Japan. So hopefully this one is being able to be viewed. Girl, just let the people enjoy the music. But yeah, so I do color-coded lyric videos for this. Just I feel like it's the best solution for you and me to follow along together in real time. But yeah, I think that's it for the intro, right? I'm excited. I'm living for Earthquake. It's giving me reason to live. But yeah, so let's go ahead and check out Your Love.
Stars in my eyes, constellations for you.
That's cute.
You spin my life upside down on the moon.
Okay, bars. All in English?
You can be real. You look like everything I see.
She also produced it, right? Because JISOO's JISOO. I love the lyrics here. Like this type of stuff, like kind of mid 2000s, mid 2010s, I mean, excuse me. I love the lyrics here. But like very much like 2010s EDM pop type of vibe. I feel like that's where JISOO needs to live. I'll meet her there. Which is so weird because it's not like my favorite era of pop music. But I feel like it suits her so well. And I like her version of it. Man, I love the lyrics. And I love hearing her like this, like the vocals too. It kind of reminds me of like some stuff got off of like Wendy's last album from Red Velvet. Like lyric wise, like I'm like, if you like this, you'll probably like His Car Isn't Yours from Wendy. I love that. Again, definitely like mid 2010s like EDM pop. That's where I feel like JISOO needs to live. That's where I feel like she is thriving. I will meet her there. Again, it was not my favorite era of pop music. That's when I was going on a crazy music journey. Like I leaned into like country because I didn't like what pop was doing, and then I like the country. Like I still like country, but it's just like the K-pop was just like magical when I found it. You know what I mean? And it was literally 2015, the literal middle of the decade where I found K-pop, and you know what I mean, that's around the time Blackpink debuted. But for sure, like hearing what JC's doing solo wise, and she has a hand in writing it. Blissu is, or Blissu, is it Blissu or is it Blissu? seeing like her production credits on it, I'm like, yes, like this is where she should live. Her voice is so beautiful here, exploring it like solo wise, and I always feel like it works so well because there's like a thing with like K-pop vocals. Like it's much like nowadays it's much more there are songs written for the members of the group or whatever, but it used to be like so like your voice, they would adjust the idol's voice to fit the song, you know what I mean, rather than making the song work for the group or whatever, because like it's much more than like the individual. If you're talking about like an idol group, you know what I mean, and an idol specifically and stuff, they are a brand, like what they like, it's so specific and so like crafted, you know what I mean, that whenever we do get solo projects, it always feels so incredible, especially within the last like year or two. Like no matter who the artist is, I'm like, wow, getting to see them like soloize and explore for this, I'm like, this is what I always feel like I've been missing from them, and I feel like they need, like I feel like that they are, you know what I mean, because you can even look at like Blackpink and like all the members solos and stuff, and what Jennie's doing, what Lisa's doing, what Rosé is doing, you know what I mean, and really see how they are expanding them like individually and stuff, but how you can still kind of hear that within like Blackpink and how all together it works so well, but solo wise just feels like such a magical experience from all of them individually. So yeah, I think Earthquake Your Love, I'm really feeling all of them. I love the lyricism here. I don't know, they're just like certain ways the words are like written and the metaphors that they use, where I'm just like, oh no, this kind of like hits different, and it's like you can maybe like, yeah, sure, it's maybe not like sure a billion different songs like this, you know what I mean, but sort of just like the more metaphors that are used, I'm like, no, I love this language. So that's what I really love about Your Love. But yeah, so like so far 2 tracks into the album, because I already checked out the top track, go check out my music video reaction for that if you can. I'm feeling it. I'm in love, Miss Jisoo. Next song is Tears. She's really like, oh, I feel like this is so good for her. It's so good for me, honestly. But yeah, so let's go ahead and check out Tears. Let's go. It already kind of sounds like we're in the same space, so I'm living. Yes, ma'am. Okay. This is so incredible. Cheers and tears, how clever. She also got credits for this one too. But like, especially when it gets kind of like darker, like this one in Earthquake, I'm like, it's so perfect. Like, nothing has felt more complete to me in my life. I like it. I really like that one too. Again, like this, I feel like is a much more similar sound to kind of like what we got from Earthquake, which just has me alive. I'm living, I'm breathing, I'm thriving. The oxygen, the photosynthesis, it's all happening. I really love it. I just feel like this just works so well, like for her. Just in general, like who she is as a performer, as a vocalist, as an artist, like, you know what I mean? And I really love it. And it's sort of just like, I would say it's much more kind of like darker because it's not like a brighter sounding one. Like Your Love is a little bit more just like brighter sounding, you know what I mean? So the opposite of that would be a little bit more kind of like darker sounding. So I really feel like she like, well, kind of just more of the EDM pop genre is definitely where I love to hear her. But like the more darker stuff, I'm like, there's something just so interesting about it, you know what I mean? And we got a little bit of that with Flower, you know what I mean? But it's much more, I feel like, refined and specific here to where I'm just like, I'm living. Oh my god. Okay, so the last track is so sad. I would love like a 10-track album from her. We will take what we can get. So we're gonna be checking out Hugs and Kisses. So excited to be seeing what this last one is gonna be sounding like. Hope it's kind of giving like a Your Love type of vibe because I think that'd be dope. You get Earthquake, you get Earthquake, you get Tears, kind of having the same vibe. So then you get Your Love and Hugs and Kisses have the same vibe. I would be alive, Miss Jisoo. So please continue to add years to my life and give me something amazing with Hugs and Kisses. Maybe.
Baby, sticking around, thinking about how you could play me.
Another English one?
Call her a friend, why you been calling me crazy? Daily, push me far away, so how could you blame me? 'Cause I'm tired of you using me like a safety net. I'm not buying your excuses, don't need to waste your breath. Oh yeah, funny you wanted me back. I'm moving on, better if I don't do. It's all you. Don't need your hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses won't make a difference, 'cause you did me dirty. So malicious, can make it better with your hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses, you must be tripping. If you think you got me, I'm already gone.
Okay. It's so interesting because like with like Jenny and Lisa and Rose, sometimes it's just straight up pop music, but it's like the best versions of like the pop version, like what their respective sounds.
You wouldn't know, even if you were an angel. Holding me down, telling me I should be grateful, shameful. You're not heaven sent, go back where you came from. I'm dying. 'Cause I'm tired of you using me like a safety net. I'm not buying your excuses, don't need to waste your breath. Oh yeah, funny you wanted me back. I'm moving on, better if I don't do. It's all you. Don't need your hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses won't make a difference, 'cause you did me dirty. So malicious, can make it better with your hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses, you must be tripping. If you think you got me, I'm already gone. Hugs and kisses.
But I like this sound too. Again, it's all sort of existing within a specific space.
XO, miss me with that XO.
I hope she was gonna drop XO somewhere. EXO. Sorry.
XO, miss me with that XO. If you didn't know, you know. Don't need your hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses won't make a difference, 'cause you did me dirty. So malicious, can make it better with your hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses, you must be tripping. If you think you got me, I'm already gone. Hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses. Kisses.
I like that one a lot too. It definitely, again, like you could throw this in all the tracks on this album in a playlist of like just like 2010s EDM pop music, and they just all fit right in. But I really love it. There's just something about like when, I don't know what it is about like the K-pop idols and the Korean artists, that whenever they do just like straight up pop music, it ends up being like so good. It doesn't necessarily feel like revolutionary in any sense, but it's just like we're getting like the best versions of these types of songs. I think of like Jungkook's Golden album. I'm like, that's an incredible pop album, and it's just like straight up pop music, but it's not necessarily what you're hearing on the radio. Like nowadays, what's trendy, what you're seeing a lot of the big artists do within like the pop space, like it's so not that, but it's just much more kind of more classic kind of pop vibes, and you're just like, no, they kill it, because it's almost just like that's what we're missing, because you know what I mean, like because everyone in like the pop space, there's just like, I don't know if it's just like that, it feels like they always have to do something like different, you know what I mean, or revolutionary, or add something new to it. But when we get these much more kind of classic pop vibes, it's like these are incredible tracks and stuff, and it's just like pop music, you know what I mean? It is so crazy to me, because I think of like Lisa, you know what I mean, and like Girl New Woman, oh my god, and then also Born Again. Like, well, I feel like Lisa's a little bit more like different and stuff in terms of like what she does, but it's still just like straight up pop music, and it's just like really good, and hers is much more what you hear on like the radio and stuff. And like with Jennie's Mantra, I'm like, this is like a great pop song, and like Love Hangover is really, really good too as well. What's the other one that she dropped? What's the other one? We did Love Hangover. We did, I don't even know if it's on Spotify. I think one of them isn't. Oh yeah, the, Zen. That one was really cool. That was a really cool one. Like that was just like really cool, but like Mantra was just like straight up pop, and like with Rose and like Apatsu, I'm like, girl, this is just like, it's just pop music, you know what I mean? And like a lot of her B-sides were more kind of ballady and stuff like that, but like whenever like there's just certain things where it's just like they're just giving you just like the kind of almost just like most basic pop songs that you've heard before. It's just not what you're kind of hearing these days in like the pop space. You're just like, it's so, again, it's not like transformative or it's like revolutionary, but it hits so different and so hard, because you're just like, oh my god, I've been missing this. And it's like, even like with this JISOO album, like when this type of music was popular, I wasn't listening to pop music like that, but like with JISOO, I'm like, no, I feel like it's truly like the best versions of this era of music, you know what I mean? So it is just like so crazy to me that it just like happens to be that fact. And then even when other just kind of like K-pop groups kind of will have like their English songs or whatever on like the albums and stuff like that, or like the soloists more like and stuff, especially if they are like American or Canadian or like whatever like that, and you sort of get their music and you're just like straight up pop, you know what I mean? And it just works so well. Like, I'm so in love with it. I think it's just like a really, really cool project from JISOO, and it feels like so her, and there is like nothing like this within like the K-pop space, you know what I mean? Like, she was born to be second gen K-pop girl, but unfortunately here we are, but she's bringing it back to us, you know what I mean? It's like, because that's kind of like second gen era, you know what I mean? Like they were making like the crazy EDM tracks, but like it was a little different. But like hearing JISOO here, like I'm so in love with it. Like I feel like I'm in like high school with like the radio on the road trip with my mom, you know what I mean? Like that's what it kind of like reminds me of, like going shopping and stuff like that. Like I don't know, it just kind of like brings me back to like such a specific era too, and I really, really loved it. I think it's like a really great album. I think all the tracks are all good. They're all in my playlist. I'm so happy to see credits on her for the music that she's creating, because it's just like so good. And again, it's not like it doesn't revolutionize anything, but it's just so fitting for her and her sound and her voice and her concepts and everything, that it's all just like so making sense. And I'm just like so in love with it, and I'm so in love with JISOO right now, like my girl, my queen, my icon, that it just works. And it just really shows like you just give them something that they can work with, you know what I mean? And I really loved it. I loved it. I think it's such an incredible project for JISOO, and I'm so happy for her, and I love it. I love it so much. I love it. I think it was such Amortage. Yeah, she is that girl. She is like, I think this makes JISOO like pop diva, which is like because she's like the last one to do solo work and stuff, and we had Flower, which is really, really good. But this album, I'm like, all four of them, pop divas. All four of them solo wise pop diva, and all four of them together is gonna be like so crazy. I cannot wait to get well, I mean, they're going on tour again, so I'm assuming we'll get a comeback from them. I can't wait to see what that music sounds like. Because, like, everything solo-wise they've been doing, it feels like so different to what we're getting from them before, music-wise. And now I'm kind of seeing how they've all expanded, got their wings flown away into their beautiful just places. Like, I'm just like, I can't wait to hear what that's going to sound like, because these solo works have been so good and so incredible, and I love it. I'm in love. I loved it. I loved Jisoo. Miss Ma'am, you? It's an incredible album. I love it. I'm so happy for her. I'm so proud of her, and I really love what she's been giving us here. So it's incredible. Mwah, chef's kiss. Go to put your thoughts and comments down below about Jisoo's Amortage. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you liked me and you want to see more of my videos, go and hit that subscribe button. Want to see my videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. If you want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, or description down below, or at the end screen. If you like gaming content, I have a gaming channel. It's called Erika, currently playing The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, so if you can join me over there for that. Thank you so much for watching. Love you, and